clutter. You got much of it? You know, if I look around my place, I do have clutter. I have too many things. I have a tendency to have a lot of tools, but I've collected them over a lot of years. And I'm working at clutter. I'm working at getting some of that removed. But what about spiritual clutter? Do you have spiritual clutter? Because you see, spiritual clutter can really affect how we spiritually relate to God. Spiritual clutter includes thoughts, fears, anxiety, worry. Sometimes we need to find ways to better insulate ourselves from the things of the world, the news, people. Having good boundaries is one of the ways we do that, setting up boundaries with people who are toxic in our life. But how often do we do that? Sometimes Christianity works against us because we think we need to be doing certain things that God isn't asking us to do. In other words, sometimes we think we need to keep toxic people around. I was thinking about the verse that talks about going after the one, leaving the 99 and going after the one. And yet if you read Jesus and read his account, he didn't always do that. And he didn't always do that because sometimes the one that left is a fool. And Jesus didn't run after fools. And so how do we do that? How do we separate ourselves from those people who are, dragging us down? Well, it's a choice, number one, and it's a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes work. It takes a lot of work sometimes. But you have to be willing to do it. And that's the question you really need to answer. Are you willing? Hey, until next time, God bless.